We're back with another one, another popular one, another one that I have just doubled down on a bunch of times. We did Arby's, we did Charlie's Cheesesteaks, but all I kept seeing in the comments, which I completely agree with, I said Jersey Mike's is in a class of its own when it comes to franchise cheesesteaks. So I'm at Jersey Mike's today. We're gonna cop ourselves a cheesesteak. Also, the chicken salad is back, so I'm gonna get that again. And that's on the agenda today, man. Let's go in here and see what this is hitting on. Bro, it's been so long since I've eaten in my car, I forgot where my tray was because I put it in the trunk because we've been going in restaurants. Normally I would, but in this case, the music in there was like a nightclub. Like it was so loud that I didn't want to risk it. The last time that happened was Taco Bell, and they tried to copyright me. I had to upload the video like 4 times because the music was like super loud and it has speakers everywhere. So they was jamming. I'm not mad at that. They had Neo in there going on and Usher, and it was all bass. So we're in the car finally. It's been a long time, man. One thing that I now remember is how damn uncomfortable it is eating in the car. That's all I got. But this right here is the best cheesesteak that you can get from any franchise. Specifically, this cheesesteak. This is the giant, the big dog. I did this just to be special today, but this is the number 99 from Jersey Mike's. Now, it is technically a secret menu item, so you're not going to see this if you just walk in there, but you have to ask them for it. What you're getting from the 99 is basically a combination of, in my opinion, the 2 best cheesesteaks from there, which are the Big Kahuna and the Chipotle cheesesteak. So it has grilled steak, onions, mushrooms, peppers, jalapenos, melted cheese, and Chipotle mayo. It's the best cheesesteak you can get from any franchise. Can you just, like, big in here? Hold on. All right, let's try this damn cheesesteak. This is so good. Are there better cheesesteaks in the world? Yes. I said franchise. When it comes to a franchise, there's no cheesesteak better than this. None. I'll stand on that business until somebody proves me otherwise, but they ain't got one. I'm going right to the car wash after this. So if you want this and you go to Jersey Mike's, just ask for a 99. Most employees will know. If not, just tell them combine a 56 and a 43, and they can definitely do that. But look at the inside of this. Look at the amount of meat that you get. This is a $20 cheesesteak because it is the giant, but I personally don't care. It is easily worth the money if you actually want a good cheesesteak from a franchise. If you're not like in a place that makes mom and pop types of cheesesteaks, this is the one that you want. You get the savory cheesesteak, that sharp cheese, and then of course you get that Chipotle mayo. If you've never had a Jersey Mike's cheesesteak, I'm not trying to sell nobody nothing, bro. I know people think people pay me for this type of stuff. I do videos of chain restaurants. That's like what most people want to see here, so that's what we do mostly on this channel. It's the best. It's not even close. It's in a category of its own. I would put this up against some places that are mom and pops that serve cheesesteaks. Now, not all, but definitely some. Miss Vicky's jalapeno has to be had every time I go to Jersey Mike's. Let me get some Miss Vicky's. I love kettle cooked chips. And when you just combine these two things, you can see my reaction versus when I went to Wawa, which I said was okay. This is where it's at. Arby's is a very good fast food cheesesteak, but this doesn't even taste like fast food. It just tastes like food to me. So I don't even put this in that category. So in that video, I talked about Charlie's. I didn't even mention Jersey Mike's because I felt like it was just in a class of its own. But technically speaking, y'all are right. This is a franchise. It's a chain. I don't consider it fast food, but it's fast casual. They make this to order, and you can see the person grilling it right in front of you. I really thought I was going to have a summer without crumbs in my car. I'm going right to the car wash after this. I know I said that already, but it's driving me nuts. This is Diet Pepsi. They do not have Diet Coke, but it doesn't matter. If you're going to take one thing from me, I don't know anybody who doesn't like this cheesesteak. I'm sure there's somebody in the comment section that doesn't. I'm sorry. I'm saving this. If you haven't followed my second channel, the last thing I did was a health update, weight class update. Just a weight update. And I am actually way less now. I'm 201 pounds. I weighed myself when I was like full of liquid, and I weighed myself this morning, and I'm 201 pounds. So I actually get to enjoy food a little bit more, and it just depends on what it is. But the cheesesteak I'm putting in my macros today, pretty much all I'm eating is this cheesesteak after this. But this right here, well, I got a giant. Otherworldly for a franchise cheesesteak. If you served me this at a regular mom and pop restaurant known for just cheesesteaks, I would still give this a 9. I think it's that good. And I'm glad that even though they got bought out by that whatever private equity firm, they have yet to change the cheesesteak yet, because please don't touch this cheesesteak. Anyway, for a franchise cheesesteak, this is the holy grail. It's a 10. This is it. This is what it is. There are other places, and this is in a weight class of its own. Even the steak is on point. It's so good. I hope you can get me saying this, conveying how much I like this. And no, they didn't pay me for none of this stuff. I just try to put y'all on the food that I like. Also, I'm pretty sure in advance you would know this by now, but it's like 90 degrees in New Jersey right now, and it's super hot, so I do have the air on. My noise canceling in the mic shouldn't pick up too much of it, but I apologize. The last thing I want to do is overheat in the car or have my camera overheat in the car. Again, I wanted to eat in a damn restaurant, but it's the music is too loud. What am I going to tell them to turn the music down? That's crazy. So anyway, this is my second favorite cheesesteak from Jersey Mike's. I just wanted to get 2. I got 2 at Charlie's, so I said, why the hell not? I just ate a piece, but it's the chicken, the hot honey chicken cheesesteak. This was one of their new additions. They still kept it on the menu. So you get the hot honey, you get the pepperoni, you get their chicken cheesesteak, you get their cheese, and I added chipotle mayo like a boss, and cherry pepper relish, because I add that to almost everything. I didn't add it to the cheesesteak though. I'm gonna give you something even crazier with this one. That's good. My rosemary parm bread is like caramelized on the top, and that's never like that. I'll tell you what, it's even better to me. I know Mike's Hot Honey collabs all over the place, but every once in a while they do something where I just think it's like a good match, and this is definitely one of them. The hot honey just elevates the chicken cheesesteak to something serious for me. Some people don't like hot honey. I do. I do think it's overused, but it still works in a lot of things. And this is one of them. Their chicken is still super juicy, but they put a ton of hot honey on this. Last time they put less. This time they hooked it up. It's on almost every damn bite. You can probably see a little bit, but it's really soaked into my bread. So you get a little bit of that spice from that, also from the pepperoni. And a really good chicken cheesesteak to begin with. This one costs $10.29, where I'm at. I would pay $10 for this over anything from any of those places. Anything from any of those places. So, I'm sorry. I'm over here eating like a freaking Rottweiler. But this to me is, even though it's not my favorite JM cheesesteak, still really good. On a chain scale, 9.5, which is higher than damn near everything. I usually don't order chicken cheesesteaks, but people that get them from Jersey Mike's, they swear by them. Everybody, you gotta get the Chipotle chicken cheesesteak. They are very good. I just prefer regular cheesesteak. But this is really good. And then finally, because I can't resist when an employee says, anything else? I said, sure. Their chicken salad is back. So we got the chicken salad. I tried this once. I'm not really a chicken salad guy, but I thought this was pretty good. And people rave about this one too. So when it comes to stuff like this, I'm always like, okay, you know what? Let me spin a block. Let me try it again. Let me see what it's hitting on. I made some changes to this. So I got this one Mike's way. I added the cherry pepper relish, and I added bacon. I need to open a damn window because I don't want car finna to smell like oil and vinegar. And I added bacon this time. So this is the chicken salad. People love this chicken salad. I liked it. I could do without the celery, but we're back again. I love the addition of the cherry pepper relish and the bacon. It just keeps it away from being too overpoweringly mayonnaise. And it added some salty bacon to it a little bit. of like the smoky flavor from the bacon, and also, of course, that cherry pepper relish, which is has that nice briny taste, and that bite you get from the cherry peppers, which I love cherry peppers and stuff like that on sandwiches, even banana peppers. I think people always get misconstrued because I say I don't like pickles. I think it more has to do with the dill and the cucumber and that flavor of it. But when it comes to pickled vegetables, I never said I didn't like those. I do, in fact. Pickled jalapenos are like a mainstay in my house. And the oil and the vinegar, this is good. It is. For me, a little bit like too mayonnaise-y, but when you add the other stuff to it, it's not as bad as the first time when I didn't. And I just was like, I'm just feeling like I'm eating mayonnaise. I still do, but it does help. The thing is a mess too. I also personally could do without like the celery bombs that are all over this, but the chicken is good. Would I get this again? This is my last time getting it, only because I would rather make one that's less mayonnaise. That's just a preference for me. And also, I'm at Jersey Mike's. I'm getting the number 99. I'm getting cheesesteak. I'm getting something like that, or I'm getting the Italian. There's just better sandwiches at Jersey Mike's in my opinion. But still, for people who enjoy this type of stuff, I can definitely see why you like it. It's just not my preference. I would rather have a chicken salad with less mayo than that. Like, that's crazy to me. But either way, I'm revising my initial score, and I'm giving it a 7 out of 10. And finally, I'm not done. I keep saying I was going to get these, but every time I've gone to Jersey Mike's, these cookies have looked like burnt and stale. This is the first time I've gone there where it looked kind of fresh. So I got a pack of their chocolate chunk cookies. This costs $4 and change at my location, and you get 3 cookies. So there's a chocolate chunk cookie. This looks pretty decent. This is a good bake on this one where it's still soft. This is where I talk about cookies not being underbaked, because everybody gets mad at me with the crumble thing. I'm explaining this to you real quick because I'll be trying to give y'all details. Okay, so listen. See this? Look. See how that is? That's a soft baked cookie. It's still cooked on the outside, but it's still moist and it bends on the inside. If you hold a cookie up, in my opinion, and it falls apart, it's underbaked. I don't want that. That's too much. It's like Goldilocks and the Three Bears. I know the kid story. There's too much, there's too little, and then there's just right. This is right in the sweet spot, plus or minus a couple of degrees, but this is what I want. Right in that range. It's a little, when I want a chocolate chunk cookie, I want even more chips than this. I know people are saying I'm nitpicking. I'm just comparing it to like a Subway, where the one thing they know how to do is put together a chocolate chip cookie. You know what? Let me try this bite here. Better. Nah. It's decent on a franchise scale. I know most people actually agree with me, but I'm a Subway hater. I don't like Subway, but one thing I'll say is they put together some damn cookies. I don't know what's in there, but nothing quite hits like them. And this just seems like a little more cookie dough, whereas the Subway one just has, I never thought I'd be like, damn, Subway does it better, but damn, Subway does it better. It's a decent cookie. Would I go out of my way to get it? No, if you want a cookie while you're there, I don't think you'll dislike it. It's a chocolate chip cookie at the end of the day. I'll still give it an 8. There are better, but come on. So people that have been watching the content for a while, you kind of know how this ends up going with me. Usually I'll do something, I'll say something in a video, I'll read your feedback, and then we'll end up turning stuff into a series. We've just done that with a lot of different things over the years because viewers tend to have interest, and I don't have a problem with saying, you know what, let's find out. So the cheesesteak thing kind of came on a whim from the Arby's because I just made a statement in the video. We've gone to 3 places. Before I wrap this up, I don't have a Potbelly. I don't have a Penn Station. There are none in, like, I think there might be a Potbelly in Manhattan, but I'd have to look that up. Other than that, please don't say Subway. Are there any other franchises you think has a chance against Jersey Mike's? Because I'm not trying to make a statement without trying to get a sample of everything. With respect to Penn Station, because I can't find one. I think there might be a Potbelly in Manhattan, but I have to look it up. But other than that, drop it in the comments, man. Y'all know how we get down. I like to do things where there's dialogue and we can kind of talk about it as long as it's respectful and people aren't insulting other adults for having different taste buds than you. I see that sometimes in the comments, and it makes me sad. And it's not even sometimes directed at me. It's directed at other people. Somebody will be like, oh, you know, Arby's cheesesteaks is good. And somebody will comment like, you don't know you're an idiot. I'm like, relax, bro. It's a cheesesteak. Anyway, I appreciate y'all for watching, man. We'll be back tomorrow. More content, man. Hand signs. They made it to YouTube.